Well, this is really exciting, everybody. I've been super busy, and so the boxes have been piling up, but it's finally time for me to have my very own desk setup. All I've ever done, as hard as this is to believe, is had a MacBook Pro and worked from my kitchen table. So this is a huge upgrade, and I'm really excited. But, I mean, let's be honest. There was no way I was gonna do this by myself. I don't really do manual labor. So I invited Ethan over to do it for me, and he brought some of his tools.
I literally sat on a Zoom call with him and had an Amazon tab pulled open, and we ordered it piece by piece together. It took way longer than it needed to. Trust me, he's truly helpless in this area.
What are you guys doing over here? You vlogging? You didn't tell me we were vlogging.
We'll circle back to this.
I'll help you see at the set. Speakers. What is this?
It's a box opener.
What?
I think, like,
why would it come in the box? Doesn't that defeat the purpose of opening the boxes? Next. Why is this so much nicer than it needs to be? You remember back when your parents used to tell you the best things come in small packages? Bullcrap. From home. Oh. Whoa. Woo!
I was like, what is that? Get out of my face with that thing. Is there a smaller Allen wrench in there?
Why are you asking me? I see a giant wrench.
Can you give me that wrench?
Yeah. I gotta help Ethan, so I gotta go. Moment of truth. The moment of triumph approaches.
There we go. Ta-da. Right which way you want.
Wow, look at that. That's just gonna be in the background, John, of our video.
Or you can John is now going to be like a character.
He is.
On our YouTube channel.
I remember a really long time ago when I was less mature and I said, remember when your parents said that the best things come in small packages? I was like, that's not true. I mean, it was a long time ago, so you can't really hold that over my head now, but I was wrong. This is the newest Mac Mini.
Wow.
You guys should go check out the ad for the Mac Mini. It's actually pretty awesome. Ethan and I watched the ad. It's hilarious, and it helped me learn that this is the smallest Mac Mini that they've ever made. The smallest one. So it'll fit nicely in my tiny apartment. Here we go. Mac Mini. I pre-ordered this, by the way.
Oh, open it the other way.
There you go. This way.
Look at that.
Wow. Looks like identical to the top.
Looks like a mini Mac Studio.
It's amazing.
Nice.
Dang. Right? Pretty nice. He just wants to.
I didn't mean to.
He just wants to use this.
I didn't know we were recording. My bad.
Designed by Apple in California. If you wanted to know that.
It's finally happening. Finally have a desk set up.
Ah, isn't that nice?
How does it feel?
Good. Does this go down?
Sure does. So I think the power button is kind of the only stupid thing on the Mac Mini. It's kind of underneath.
Yeah. All the way back there. Okay. Not writing in English. I don't know what that says.
You don't understand that?
That says Caleb. Hola.
All right, you're good.
I could just hit this button. Yeah, we're gonna do English. Well, I did it. It wasn't easy, but nobody said it was going to be. I built this desk with my bare hands. I installed all of these things, so let's go through them one by one, okay? So,
So I'm here to actually tell you how this works because I told him how to do it and helped him set it up. But yeah, we are excited to be running the very new Mac Mini here, the one that just came out. And we were about to do one of the older versions of the Mac Mini and then they literally dropped this. But got an LG 4K display here. It's the same one I use at home. I'll link everything down in the description below if you're looking to buy something similar. 4K display. Which is important for, you know, editing videos that are 4K, and it's pretty color accurate. All this stuff is running into a hub here, a docking station. This one is by Anchor. So yeah, everything's kind of running into the back, and we try to clean up the cables as much as we can. Underneath, we have a couple cable runners stuck to the bottom of the desk, just so we have one cable running from the whole setup. So everything plugs into a surge protector and then into the wall, which is really nice. This is kind of a new item for me, but the Logitech speakers here, again, linked in the description. Brody, I mean, with the Mac Mini, there's not like great speakers on those, so we knew we needed speakers for video editing, and so we were gonna give these guys a try. They're reasonably priced. Saw some pretty good reviews about them. This is just a generic keyboard in the Apple style. Although it's aluminum, it's pretty heavy. It's kind of nice, good typing experience. Desk mat. And then Logitech MX Master 2S, I believe. Really nice because if you're editing on a linear video editor, you have a scroll wheel at your thumb so you can scroll horizontally. Yeah, little standing desk by FlexiSpot, not sponsored. I know they sponsor a lot of YouTube videos, but FlexiSpot, if you're listening, hit us up.
We'll take a sponsorship.
Yeah, just in the black desktop. But we can always change that out in the future if that's something that you want to do. Yeah, I'm not sure if there's a whole lot else to say. I will say one of the biggest reasons we did this setup is so that we can connect this hard drive. This is just a Western Digital Elements drive, 10 terabyte, I believe. And we're going to connect that to my NAS, but we'll talk about that probably in another video sometime. But yeah, you like it?
I sure do. I don't like the hole that it burnt in my pocket. In my wallet, but I love it. I love it.
All in, this was about $2,500.
Correct. So honestly, not that bad.
Yeah,
this
that's
is
including the computer.
Yes, that's starting from scratch with nothing.
Yeah.
The only thing that I owned on this entire table, including the table, is that Western Digital hard drive. Is the only thing that I own before doing this desk setup.
All this is new, and you're probably going to get like a nice desk chair. This is just a folding chair.
This is a folding chair for now. I will probably.
And maybe like either a light or a phone charger, and a few other things that'll probably come in time, but enough to get you started.
Yep.
For sure.
All right, so I've been enjoying my desk now for 7-8 months almost now since Ethan helped me put it together, and I just wanted to take you through a couple of things that I've been enjoying about my desk. So number one, this is obviously we show this, I think, or talk about it at least, but the desk moves up and down. It has a standing position and a seated position, which a lot of people told me I wasn't gonna use. Like, are you sure you want that? You're not gonna use it? I have been using it a lot, actually. It's nice to be able to sit sometimes, but it's also really nice to come in here and not have to like be sitting and hunched over a computer for many, many hours. So I've used the standing feature quite a bit. I do want to briefly talk about this. So I would recommend getting a better version of this. So Ethan can show you a little better version of this to use. It's not bad, you just have to reboot it every single time you turn on the computer. So I have to turn this off and turn it back on for it to be appropriate. And I got a lot of things plugged into it, so it gets a little obnoxious at times. Mac Mini is the computer that we went with. It is fantastic, it works really, really well. It's been great for editing. I have exclusively been using this to edit now. I have not edited, I don't think, once from my laptop. Maybe briefly when it was absolutely necessary. But if I can at all help it, I'm here at my desk using this computer. So much better. Bigger screen has been really nice. I don't spend as much time crouching in and staring at my small laptop screen, I have something I can stand at. It's really nice. The speakers have been nice as well. So you know that we did our Bye 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 music video, if you are on both channels. When we were editing our music video, it was nice to have that music coming in nice and loud and powerful from those speakers. So those have come in the clutch as well. Wireless keyboard, super nice. Wireless mouse, super nice. I generally like to keep these plugged in fairly often just to make sure they don't run out of juice, but you certainly don't need to, and as long as you have those wires, you can just plug them back in and be fine with it. I haven't really had any big problems outside of this. Sometimes my speakers become disconnected because of this, because they're plugged into, I think, the same thing. But yeah, desk quality is really good. I haven't had any problems. It's not super shaky, even though it's, you know, it's not like it's some huge sturdy desk. It's pretty thin up top. It only has 2 legs. They're pretty thin as well, but it works really well. Haven't had any problems with it like almost falling over or losing its balance or anything like that. It's very sturdy, it's very good, it's sleek, easy to clean off. Also the surface, I just take a Clorox wipe to it, just wipe it right off. And my friend, one of my friends, when he came here and saw my desk setup, he ended up getting the exact same one for himself. So Kevin Gorman, you're welcome. But he got the exact same desk setup, and he actually sent me a text recently and said loving the desk. So if you're looking for a desk, wouldn't mind if you hit one of those links in the description and bought the same desk as me and Kevin.
Hey guys, this is Future Ethan here. I just wanted to jump on quickly and tell you about a new recommendation for the docking station or the hub that sits on your desk setup. So I even advised Brody with this, but this is one area, even for a budget desk build, that I would not hold back on. I would pull the trigger on the more expensive option. So I personally use the CalDigit TS4. They now have the CalDigit TS5 Plus, I believe. I'll link those down in the description below. But sometimes there are just some quality of life differences that are pretty significant between your more budget options. For Brody's desk setup, we tried the Anchor one, and he ran into some of those as he shared. I wanted to include his experience in this video because it's not been perfect. But I love my CalDigit TS4. It really takes advantage of those Thunderbolt speeds. I'm editing off a MacBook Pro, which, by the way, I just moved and put a lot of work into my own home office, and so I'm excited to do another video on the channel about that. So get subscribed if you want to see that. So definitely check out those docking stations if that's something that you need. Otherwise, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Peace.